Hi YouTube, it's Lynn from Perth once again. Just thought I'd show you what I've been up to today. I went to Bunnings, which for those of you who do not live in Australia is what's our equivalent of the big box stores that you get in the US, like Lowe's and Home Depot. I'm not sure anyway. I'm not sure what you have in England or other countries, but we have Bunnings. So today I went to Bunnings and guess what? This was the result, and I vowed and declared I would not buy any more seedlings. Now these little fellas, they come from Victoria, and remember that Victoria is on the east coast of Australia. I live on the west coast. Now they supply Bunnings with these seedlings, and I saw these today and I couldn't resist the Telomneas. I just could not resist them. So I got a golden sunset brownie because I don't have much success with these, but I'm trying something different this time and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I've mounted them on tree fern, and I had to chop up my pieces of tree fern. I had like a block, and with my trusty jigsaw I sawed them all up, and I drilled some holes and I've mounted them. So they're on tree fern, and I've used a zip tie, you can see back there, just to hold it on. Sorry about the noise, you know I live on a main road. Sorry, I've forgotten where I got up to, as usual. That's right, I've zip tied it on the mount and it's nice and secure. I've just left a tiny bit of sphagnum on because it's still hot. We're still having 30 odd degree days in Perth at the moment, despite the fact that we're not far off winter. We're still having hot days. And the other one was a Telomnea, a white spot, which looks really pretty. Now this one I've mounted on a piece of sponge. Have a look at that. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to put them side by side and I will actually show you when I hang them, where I'm going to hang them and the setup. I've just potted up in this pot. Now I don't know what size pot it is, I've got no idea. It's probably about 75 mil on, at the top, and it's a deep one. And the reason I didn't put it in an 80 was because you can see the difference in size. Now these roots go right down to the bottom, so that's got a good root system. Now I don't have a great deal of luck with the little tiny Oncidiums that I buy from Bunnings. I just don't, they all die on me. But because of the root system and because of the height of this plant, I thought, right, I've got a good chance of getting this one going and keeping it alive. So we're going to have a go. And I've got number 3 or 4 of Dendrobium gatans sunray, which is a mericlone, and I keep trying with these. I've mounted a few of them and lost them. I've got one in a pot that's actually going rather well, and because I've got one through its babyhood, let's say, I'm trying another one. But I'm trying this in a larger pot with different media this time. So just show you the media that I'm putting it in. There's a tiny bit of sphagnum on all of them, but I'm trying a new media this year. And it's a tiny little bit of bark, very little bark, stones or gravel, some pumice, and lots of, oh God, what's it called? That white stuff. You know what I'm, perlite. That's the one. And in this mix I've put in a little bit of blood and bone, and I watered it after I made this batch up, so it is just slightly damp. Not much, but it's just not hugely dry. So that's what I've potted the 2 plants up that are in pots. Now I'm going to show you now where I'm going to hang my Telomneas and the other 2 as well. And my friend's actually been over today, and he has had a fiddle with he's put some, not new, but he's cleaned up some of my sprayers, which are in my overhead sprays. Excuse me while I just do this hanging. Sounds like I'm going to execute someone, doesn't it? So yes, he's improved my sprays. I just want to hang on to the mesh so I don't go A over K. And you can see the spray there, I hope, if I can find it. It's right there. And I know there's a lot of background light there, but that's where it is. So I'm going to hang these here. And remember, they're Tulumnias, so they need a quick wet dry, which they'll get here, hopefully. So there they go. God, Lynn, put the camera on the plants, you twit. They're going side by side. And I'm doing just a little experiment here, and I hope it pays off. I can't put that one on because the label is in the way. Darn. Okay, we've done it. So there they are, they're side by side. So we're going to do a bit of an experiment, see how they grow. Well, one being on the tree fern and the other in the mesh, not on it, but in it. So fingers crossed, let's hope we have some success. Now, the other two, I'm just getting off the milk crate, which is what I was standing on. The other two, the Oncidium, I'm going to put in with my Oncidiums. I'm going to put it up reasonably high because this one's a highlight. It likes a lot of light. So there it is in situ, just there. Did I put the label in? Yes, I did. There it is, just there. So that was Oncidium Hawaiian Sunset. This is number 3. I've got 3 of these, but I think the other 2 have probably died. And the Dendrobium Gatton Sunray is going to go in the den section, which is where the Tulumnias are. And but I had to put the Tulumnias up there because I wanted them in direct line of a sprayer. So that's just hanging there, and I will crimp that so it doesn't drop off like I did the other day. Knocked one off. I'll have to get the pliers for that. Don't know if I can do it with my fingers. No, need the pliers, so I'll do that in just a sec. So that's what I've done this afternoon, and we'll have some progress reports. I know, but I can't do it right now. My friend brought over 2 beautiful cattleyas. Dare I risk taking you through the house quite quickly? I don't want to make you seasick, but then again, I don't want to do a second video just for this. So excuse my messy kitchen. Going through out to the back. Have to get out of here. My burglar device is in the bottom of the door. And here they are, just on the ground here. So I haven't found a place to hang them yet. He said highlight. So this one here, and you can see virtually what the colour's going to be. It's just starting to emerge. And he wants me to sell these for him, so I said I'd have a go. This one is BLC Crispin Rosales, Ruin Yuan, or Renyen, I don't know how you say that, whatever. Who knows? But that should be out in a day or 2, so you'll be getting an update on that one. And then this one here, which looks quite similar, but look at the ruffle on that already. Just look how ruffly it is. This is another RLC, I think. Oh, no, it's a BLC. Crispin Rosales, Ruin Yuan. Oh, so they've both got the same. No, I'm wrong. There was 2 labels in one of them. Sorry, I'm always telling lies, aren't I? Ruth Griffin, BLC Ruth Griffin, and parents are Memoria Crispin Rosales number 2. So this is an offspring of this one. So here you are, I'm learning as you are at the same time. And it's crossed with Cattleya Princess Belle's Betty's Bouquet. Okay, so this one looks as though it's only a couple of days off opening as well. You'll be getting an update in a couple of days. Oh, and I can already see the crystalline. You probably can't see it on camera. I can already see the crystalline on the outer part of the, what's it? It's the sepals, isn't it, that make the cover on that one. I can't see it, or can I see it? No, I can't see it on the other one, but definitely can see the crystalline already on that, so it's going to be a sparkly one. And he did say to me, this one was a show plant. It's good enough to put in and win in a show. Maybe I should keep it. Who knows? I don't know. Update coming in a couple of days. See you then.